So very good morning and welcome to AM Sport on Wednesday morning like this. Yes, it is time for you to enjoy our sport at its best on Osbc TV. My name is David Ojo, and good to tell you this wonderful morning that I am not alone in the house. We have two D's. I am David and I have another D. Definitely that we'll be doing it together today on AM Sport on Wednesday morning. This day I have Oluwadolapo Fayemi. You're welcome to AM Sport this morning.
Thank you.
All right, you can see our voice. Thank you. All right, we'll talk about our sport this morning, but let me just quickly let you know what is happening at the MPFL at the moment. Yes, one of the newly promoted team, talking about Doma FC, saying that they are still optimistic that they are going to make the Super 6 competition. I haven't seen what they have played so far. The newly promoted MPFL league side, talking about Doma United, has insisted that they are still going to get one of the playoffs in Group B. Yes, despite making their debut in the early division, Doma FC has proved to beat bookmakers wrong by contesting for the available spot in the group. And it shows that with what they have at the moment, they are saying that they want to be part of that Super 6 that when the competition starts, and it's an avenue for whoever wins that will represent that will represent Africa and represent Nigeria in the African scene. But one thing I want to ask you, Dolapo, looking at Doma United, one of the newly promoted team to the MPFL, they are saying that they are still insisting that they will make the top 6 of the Super 6 in Group B.
I pretty much love their confidence. It is all about the confidence. And I want to believe that if they put their mind to it, they will definitely get there.
Alright, just like Dolapo said, if they put their mind to it, it's all about mindset, and it's all about, total concentration. It's all about making sure it's not all about just saying it, but by action this time around. And that is what the coach of Doma FC is saying. Beg your pardon. Right now, that the goalless draw they have against Rangers International of Enugu on match day 17 of the season, with one match day remaining in the regular season, Doma FC is still saying that they have 26 points anyway, and they're saying that they just have 2 points ahead of the 4th and 5th place, talking about Sunshine Stars of Akure and Habia Warriors. So they are saying that they're going to make one of the spots in the Group B of the MPFL Bridge League. So let's wait and see. Let's see their last match, and let's see how they're going to do it. Just like Dolapo said, it's all about putting your mind into it. It's all about, the skills that you need to do it, to make sure that you win your last match and have the opportunity in being in part of that Super 6. Yes, and I think it's a good one for Doma FC, looking at them just coming into the elite league, talking about the MPF league, and they are doing pretty well at the moment. All right, let's talk about IMC of the MPFL is saying that the last matches will be monitored. In fact, that's the first time I'm hearing such, that they're going to monitor the last match day of the MPFL league. I think it's a good one, coming from IMC this time around.
Yeah, it is different. It's not strange. I feel it's not like they've not been monitoring it before. They're just going to put in more attention to it this time, unlike before where they watch but they don't pay attention to it. So it's okay, it's good.
All right, the Davidson Olumi, who spoke at an interview session said that that's the part of their plan, and one of the part of their plan as well is that they're making sure that this time around MPL is attractive, which I think is good. If you are looking at the Premier League, looking at the La Liga, and looking at even League One in France, see how attractive those leagues are. And he's saying that they want to make it attractive as well for the MPFL.
Yeah, that actually works. Like, it makes it different and makes it more catchy for everybody to want to see what is going on there.
All right, they want to make it more catchy and see how it goes on there, especially with the last match day games that they'll be playing in the MPFL. I think it's a good one that IMC is saying that they're going to monitor, and they will make sure that there are no money exchange for any team to progress, and no foul play for any team, to make headway, especially in the last games that they'll play, because some teams, if they lose the last game, they won't be part of the Super 6, but if they win, they'll progress to the Super 6. So I believe it's going to be a good one, and they say they're going to monitor the referees, the administrators, and even the security agency will all be alert for that last game. So all eyes are on all the teams in the MPFL at the moment, and we'll see how it will go at the end of the day. All right, still talking about some leagues that concerns us in Nigeria. Yes, this one is one thing that a lot of football pundits in Nigeria will always look forward to watch. It's about the Federations Cup, and it's in the round of 32, and it's going to hold today. Yes, the former champions Eyimba FC of Aba and Plateau United just will create fireworks at Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, Benin City, in their round of 32 match of this year's Federations Cup men's competition. Just like I said, that game will come up today. The People's Elephant squeezed through the stage after a nail-biting penalty shootout against Rivers United FC in Huyo. We all remember the Rivers United FC, what they did in the Confederations Cup. Although they lost out to the Young Africans, and at the end of the day they are out of the CAF Confederations Cup, and they're back into even the Federations Cup. But looking at what the Elephant did against them, they picked them out through a penalty shootout. So that's how it's going to be with that at the NFF and FIFA Go project in Abuja. The multi-tilt list, talking about Rangers International of Enugu, will do battle with Kano Pillars. Looking at Rangers International of Enugu and Kano Pillars, we all know Kano Pillars, when they are playing, this time they're not playing at home anyway, but when they play, their fans go where they go, and I think this might help Kano Pillars against Rangers Internationals of Enugu. Actually,
fan support is everything. Fan support is very, very important.
The 12th team.
Yeah,
the 12th player.
And it's different when you have a lot of crowd supporting you. There's this sense of confidence that comes with it. So when you have a lot of people telling you can do it, it boosts your morale. And you just want to, let me just go for it and be all in. So it's actually good.
So I think it's a good one for Kano Pillars because they are playing at home at their Sani Abacha Stadium. Just like I said the other time, when you play Kano Pillars, just make sure that the 12th player are always there, which is the crowd, to support their game. So that's how it's going to be between Rangers International of Enugu and Kano Pillars, and that match will come up at Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. And this explosive match between Mighty Jets of Jos and Gombe United, that's another one. We all know Mighty might think jet of jaws of those days, but we hope that they will rekindle that that spirit in them, and we'll see how that game will go. Let me just let you know that a total of 16 matches will be played in the men's category, while 7 matches will be played in the women's category. And it's just quite unfortunate that our own Ocean Babes are not here. But Bayelsa Queens haven't reached the last 8 without kicking a ball following the unfortunate incident involve opponent Denzel Ladies. So that's how it's going to be with the Confederations Cup. We'll see our own Ocean Babes too. They've traveled right now, and probably they should be having their match today. Yes, away from the Confederations Cup, let's talk about the ladies now. And this is the Women's Football League. Talking about the the Nigerian Women's Football League. They have announced a new date for playoffs round of the league, and the playoff round is designed to determine the winner of the league and the representatives of the country and the WAFO B game. So how is it going to be? The ladies?
Well, a lot of expectations, at least for me.
All right.
I have a lot of expectations,
right.
And I know that we will not disappoint me because we always support our agenda.
All right.
And then it is very, very. It's nice to see people supporting the female football league from a different perspective. Like we've seen females win their WAFO and Women's African Cup of Nations.
So
we've seen women win it, and now I feel like if a little bit more support. We're talking about support for the canopilas. So with a little bit more support for our women for this particular one we are going in for. We can do it.
All right. Yes, we can do it. I'll support the ladies this time around because we want that league to progress and enlarge, so that even our females and the males, we want to look at what they are doing and how they play their round letter game called football. All right. This year's plays off. Was initially slated to hold in the month of May, but the organizer decided to shift the date due to some circumstances. The football body on Tuesday announced 9th and 16th of June 2023. So that is when those games will be played. And it's where the games will be played is in Asaba, Delta State. And it's a good one that Asaba is taking most of the, is either Asaba or Benin, and I think Asaba this time around they're taking the lead to make sure that this competition goes well. And let me just quickly let you know that Rivers Angels Conference Queen, Edo Queens, FC Robo Queens, Delta Queens, and the defending champion Bayelsa Queens are the team that will participate in the event. So we're looking forward to a good game in the Nigerian Women's Football League this time around, and we hope that just like the IMC is talking about the NPFL, they want to make it attractive and robust. I hope they'll look into us the Women's League too and make it attractive and robust, just like they're planning for the men's wing. All right, away from our own local scene now, let's quickly look at the under-17. Yes, yesterday it was the head coach of Burkina Faso splitting and making comments saying that they're going to beat our Golden Eaglets under-17 in the quarterfinals to make the semi-final ticket. And we all know that when you have the semi-final ticket, is an assurance for you to go for the World Cup. But this time around is the coach of Golden Eaglets talking about Nduka Ugrade. Yes, Nduka Ugrade is talking tough this time around and is saying that his boys, talking about the Golden Eaglets, are going to beat Burkina Faso tomorrow and have the semi-final tickets. What's your take on this?
He has my full support.
Wow.
He has my full support in all the mouth making he wants to do. There is no problem. I actually believe that the Golden Eaglets they've not come this far just to lose it now, and they seem to be more promising than before. So if their coach feels like they can do it, I believe they can do it.
All right, we all believe they can do it, but they have to be very, very alert to make sure that they beat Burkina Faso. We all remember that it was this same Burkina Faso that defeated the defending champions of the last AFCON under 17, talking about Cameroon 2-1. So they have to be very alert. It's not about mouth this time around. It's all about action and making progress, especially to the World Cup. And even what's stopping Nigeria, the Golden Eaglets, from clinching the AFCON under 17 Cup? You know, it's we are 5 times champions, and we'll always do something to make sure that we win that encounter and the competition. All right, it's tomorrow when we have our quarterfinals against Burkina Faso, and we're all hoping that we have the semi-final tickets for that competition. Right now, we're moving away from the under 17 and we're going to the under 20. Yes, the under 20 will fly to Buenos Aires from Buenos Aires to Mendoza, the venue of the first 2 matches against the Dominican Republic and Italy. These are some of the teams that will meet when the competition comes up proper in Argentina, Dominican, Italy, Brazil. These are world-class teams, and these are some of the teams that we are going. In fact, it's not that they are the teams that we're going to meet at the World Cup.
Let me know. I'm scared.
You know what? I'm a little bit scared because Brazil, well, a football nation, no doubt about it. Exactly. The Samba boys.
Like they are always prepared.
They are always prepared. Italy, great from Europe, and the Dominican Republic. And one thing about this Dominican Republic that Nigerians don't understand is that they have some strikers that are coming from Barcelona. They understand, and these are some of the players that we see on the TV and we say, wow, these guys are good. Oh yeah. So I think Nigeria will have to Laden Bozo this time around. I think he has to make sure that he prepared these boys very well for this encounter. And we hope that we'll see how these games are. It's just a few days to the World Cup, and we see how it will look like. So that's it on the Flying Eagles group opponent, Dominican Republic. Have released their 21 squad that will participate in the 2023 FIFA Under 20 World Cup in Argentina. Just like I said, they call them the killer squad.
They better kill it.
They're calling them the killer squad, and it's going to be very interesting when we meet. And that's our first game in the competition. All right, because of our time, let's just quickly look at this before we go to Europe. Let's look at this weightlifting. Yes, the 2024 Olympic qualifier. Nigerian weightlifters will depart to Tunisia. All right, the contingent of 5 weightlifters and 2 coaches will today depart Nigeria for Tunisia for the 2023 African Weightlifting Championship, and that is where whoever qualifies will go for the Olympics. So though the hopefuls that we have at the moment, Dolapo, in the male category, we have the Commonwealth bronze medalist Umuafia Didong Joseph at the 73 kg and Akonwo Desmond 89 kg. Those are in the men's category. These are some of the hopefuls that we hope that when we go to the Olympics, we'll be able to have medals.
Proud, yeah. And the Umuafia seems to be like always prepared, so to say.
Oh yeah.
He always has this confident look, like the look looks like anytime, any day, just call on me.
He has gone to so many international meetings, and he has built the confidence over the years, and I think it's a good one. And that is one thing that Nigerian sports should look at. Training and retraining these people, expose them
all the time,
to international scenes and international competition.
Not the 1 week training and then after like 3 or 4 months.
Especially competitions like this. All right, let me just quickly let you know that it is not only the men that are going for that competition, the females too are going. Lawa Rafiatu of 59 kg, or Larry Oyi Adenike Adijat of 59 kg, while Eze Joy Ogbonna as a 79 kg complete Nigerian show for the women's category. So that is how it's gonna be. Yes, we still have some few minutes before we go, and let's talk about the Champions League. The Champions League, we saw the game yesterday between Real Madrid and Manchester City. I was telling people that it's gonna be a clash of titans, no doubt about it.
It was a clash of titans. It was a clash of titans, and I really enjoyed the game. I was on the edge of the seat all throughout. No.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game as well. It was a thriller. Two shots from two brilliant players, Vinicius Junior, and the one in Britain now they call King Kevin, Evan Kevin, a lot of description on the back pages of a newspaper in Britain at the moment. He's the hero in UK at the moment, scoring that goal and making a 1-1 draw, and it's an advantage for Manchester United when they go back to Etihad next week, Wednesday, for the return leg of the semi-finals. And today we have the two Milan giants, talking about AC Milan and Inter Milan. That's another game to watch, and whether one likes it or not, one of the Milans will have to just give way for the second one. All right, Dolapo, we just have to go. A lot of people telling us that we have to leave the studio right now. All right, we hope to talk about the Europa, the conference, fixtures, but when next we'll meet, we'll talk about that. My name is David Ojo, and I want to say a big thank you, Dolapo, for being part of AM Sport this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's our show this morning. Join us tomorrow when you see one of our favorite sports presenter doing what he knows how to do best. From me, it's bye for now.